Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. It's been a while since I've played on it, about 2 weeks, so I might be a bit rusty with the controls a bit, so I apologise. And we are standing outside of the potions room because we're about to do a bit of a side quest to learn the Depulso.
Yeah, that's with Professor Sharp, isn't it?
Yeah. You want to... got to turn the...
Yeah, tell me this now.
And I don't know whether you noticed it in the background, we have changed our...
We've got a proper little gaming room now, so we're not using the downstairs television and having to connect everything all the time.
He's still there, is he?
Gareth Weasley.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
You got me into trouble.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans
No, I
next
didn't want you
time.
to say it
Sorry
like
to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
That was a bit harsh.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to sort of say it like that.
Do you remember even which one you're... Wasn't it closer towards the door though? Your...
Was it here?
Was
Was
it,
it
oh,
here?
it's that one. It's not doing anything. That's Wiggenweld. You need Edurus and Maximum. You also need to... That says acquire and use a focus potion. I don't think you've done that yet. Where does it actually come up with whether you've got one or not? Do you have like the wheel that comes up with
in the LB?
God, we've got to wait an entire minute for a potion to do one bottle
Yeah.
of the focus potion.
Anyway,
Anyway,
multiple ones at the same time. What do you want to destroy potion?
I don't know.
They just sit down. I changed my mind after halfway of waiting. That spoon's a bit bent.
That's because they've been doing the old bending spoon trick in there, isn't it?
That spoon's not moving much. And it's
No.
better. Why don't you go bubble, bubble, boiling trouble, fire burning, cold and bubble?
Yeah, they could do that little interaction with the spoon, but there we go. Just a lot of green smoke and a couple of flashes here and there, but... or even the pages of the book going past.
Potion might be a bit smoky when you have it.
No, we're just going to leave it in a bottle because we don't want it. Oh gosh, does that mean the other potion's going to take as long as that?
I don't know.
So which one was that? That was the focus one, so you need a Maxima and an Edurus potion.
That still says acquire, and yet I supposedly just didn't. That says 30 seconds, that's a bit less.
Oh, thank God. Oh, it's red. Ooh, what's that? What was that just went in
I
there?
don't know.
Cocktail umbrella or something? Oh, the spoon is moving this time. How come the other one it didn't?
I don't know.
What's going on? What the heck is that? I thought it was a little sailboat going around on it. Yeah. And then it just stops.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Seriously? Not even any flashes, smoke, or anything else?
Bangs. Flames.
Bangs and flames.
Yeah.
Is that the last one to do? Mongol. Oh, that would be a bit hairy trying to drink that, wouldn't it? Well, that's just putting the ingredients in, is it? So the
How
Mongol...
does the...
That does not look like Mongol fur. Cool,
It
that'd
looks
be a
like
bit...
paper. What else is going in?
Okay. That was supposed to be the Ashwinda egg, wasn't it? They're just sitting there floating.
Are you supposed to sort of break it up or something? What?
You okay? You're just going to see it's floating there and that's it. You have to chew it when you go there. Right, so you should have what you need. I presume you have to go in. What? It must be the wheel, was it? So you got 2 of whatever's up there. 4. What's that 4 then? So that's the focus potion.
15 seconds. 20 seconds.
That's
Drink
the
a
maximum.
spell damage for him and stuff. I think these are things you probably want to use during when you're attacking someone. Or...
That's if you remember to, that
Yeah.
Because let's face it,
I
you
don't even remember to use the cabbages.
And you got several of them.
Do I end up wasting them just doing it here and now, or what?
Well, you're standing right near them though, so I suppose it's all in aid of you learning that other other spell, isn't it?
You've got to use a focus potion, then
If you
use
go
Maxima and Endurance at the same time.
Yeah, so focus is separate then, so
I've just
that says LB to use, so it's selected. And we just give it a nice little blue sheen. I don't know whether you have to let that wear off first before...
Where's the timer then?
You probably don't get a timer so much as just see the glow wear off a bit. Because it's the other 2 that you need to use them simultaneously, haven't you? Hello, good sir. I see you just hanging around in the classroom. Quick, go.
Excellent.
Stone skin. What the?
That's what I've got.
Attend potions class during the day. What time is it? You can advance time by accessing the map and pressing down the R. He's sitting right there.
I know.
Oh, I didn't know you had to. I didn't know it had to be like the. Had to be a proper. The potions class. You can't attend it while you're all stone skinned and everything.
Still pointing me. Oh my god.
What? What time of day is it? They're all
I
in
don't
there.
know.
Wait, what?
That's the problem. You don't have a time or what day. I presume it's it's not night time.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not
Yeah, you
telling
can't
you.
tell what the time of day is.
It would be helpful if you could choose the hours of how long you wanted to wait.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would be helpful. And what the time of day is. I mean, you don't know whether it's early morning, evening. Oh, finally, it's let you go in. I take it that was successful. No explosions. What's he doing with his wand out?
I don't know.
Don't be pointing that at your teacher. What, you have to
What's she
walk
walking
about
off
with your
with?
box open? Shouldn't you? You would have your box closed, wouldn't you, when you're walking past?
Yeah. Then you got to talk to the professor.
How are
Yeah.
your assignments coming along?
Why is it pointing at the desk when he's right there?
I don't know.
Oh,
Now
now
it's
it's
pointing.
pointing right on him.
He's just about to sit on his rectum.
I completed your
but he's gone
assignments,
up again.
Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
He's missing half his beard. He's not growing it very well.
Do not let your mind wander.
X,
A and Y. Oh, okay. That's not so bad a shape. It's just a half moon. So, Depulso.
You've got it now.
Hey.
If you'd like to practice,
What's
and
that
I
book
think you
do?
should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the hall. I
Why
suggest
not?
having a go at the enchanted books.
Oh, that's what the
Oh.
book's there for. Just hovering. So you need to no, that's happy
no.
hoeing. You haven't
box
set
with
it as a thingy, have you?
Mm.
Because I think you must have a spare. Do you have a spare spot in there? Yeah,
Two
but
boxes.
you've got 2. Was it 2 or 3?
I've got spare spot there.
Spot. Depulso. You probably could do with obviously then another tier, do you, to unlock?
Mind you, I could keep that one as because they all seem to be sort of ones that aren't aggressive spells.
I'm
aren't
just
they?
watching that little movie with his his face right on the floor. Ouch. Oh, he's hovering. He's waiting for it.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined
to master your spellcasting.
That poor book. Oh, he's upside down.
Well, he's the only one that seems to like hanging off in the room. Oh no, no.
Oh, there is another one. And a room you can't go back into because you ransacked it last time. So do you think... Well, do you want to pair Depulso then with Accio? So that sort of Accio one side and then Depulso the other? Or does it need to be paired? Well, it's however you want to do, but the room of requirement. Ooh. So you can get a conjuring spell. There's 3 things you can get from that one. Evanesco. Whether that's supposed to be in conjuration spellcraft. So does that then...
Learn a curse with Sebastian. Oh, that was dark magic.
Yeah, but there must be a reason to learn it. You've got to unlock all those spells. And besides, he did protect us from the librarian. The dastardly librarian. Oh,
Can I get to this?
no. Defense against the why is it so smoggy when as soon as you enter the room? That's really
I thought it's
weird.
trying to act like your eyes are adjusting from the bright outdoors, isn't it?
Yeah, but that wouldn't look like a fog. That would be really dark when you're entering a room. If you just come outside from a brightly lit, sunny day, that'd be really dark, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be sort of like a fog hanging around you. These little chestikins.
Probably behind the locked door. I can't get in.
Yeah, because you haven't actually learnt.
How far do you have to go to actually learn the?
Yeah,
still wandering
exactly.
around the book.
Oh gosh, can try and remember the hello and more. That's it. Whoa,
Oh, they're still chasing each other.
I don't want to be caught by her. Damn, she's waving that axe about, chopping anybody's heads off.
Oh, the birds still.
Oh, they're those like origami
Yeah.
birds.
I think it's for the best that Kagawa takes flight.
Okay. That's saying like there's a chest to your left or something, or
Revelio.
was it one of those doors? Did you
Did I
do
not
that
do
yet? If you can remember how
Oh,
to.
I've
This is one of the ones that you first came across, was it? So you got to remember that that's 0.
Yeah, and then the other
0 to 9, wasn't it? Or something.
You got 3, 0,
That's got to
and then you
equal-
got be 2. Then. What's that? That?
What's it? Where's the unicorn? Oh, so that's 1, and that's 4, so that's 5. That's done. So you need 7. What's number 7? Well,
That's
some
the
sort of
sort of
funny octopusy thing or whatever it is. Not that. That just looks like a tooth with legs, though. That's what it looks like, though. A tooth with legs and a couple of arms.
Oh, wait,
Stuffed toy dragon.
What do you do with that? Just sell it?
Play around with it in your room.
Druid or wolf cake?
Ooh, wool.
That's worse than what I got, really.
Yeah, but can you apply the look then? What does it look like? Because it's green. Just out of curiosity. Because there we go with your green trousers. You just want to apply the look, really, don't you?
That's not too weird.
Yeah.
Ginger peel.
You still haven't gotten to the point where you can. So that looks pretty cool, actually. That's almost like two parts that would be sort of. But that would go that. Well, the green goes with your trousers, so it's pretty damn cool.
Might be too much green though.
You mean too much green?
Thinking you're all about to die.
Wings!
Wings. A couple of fairy wings, that's all it is.
Yeah, we're flapping around in a wing. Oh, I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
One of the ones I tried to find before. Was that?
Was that Thieves by any chance?
Where'd he go?
Is this literally leading you back to your dormitory?
I don't know. What's
Dormitory.
What's dormitory?
I don't know. Dormitory. Oh, is he gonna? He's gonna get clobbered by some trolls in a minute. Oh, ouch. Oh, he looks a bit somber.
Professor Weasley?
Was that supposed to be where the room of requirement was supposed to be? That's
Somewhere away from prying
not
eyes.
all bone shots.
Probably. How come you get special treatment to enter the room of requirement though? Is it going to be full of clutter like it was in the
Well, it
lady
looks like
game?
a bit of clutter in there.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
You did nothing.
Shall we? After you, Professor.
Very interesting. That'd be a
How's
whole
she,
room dedicated to yourself, would it? Oh, look
It
at all
looks
the rubbish.
exactly like the thing.
Yeah.
What is this place? This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own.
What did she need?
While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now,
That's
where is
on the other
Deke?
side.
He must have sneaked past and gone ahead. Deke, Professor? The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
So you get your own very own little house elf that helps you out. Clear.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
Who the heck stacks chairs like that?
With a wand.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Oh my god.
Snake.
And then it just looks like a fart at the end of it. Look, like a cloud with some lines going through it. Y, A, X. Oh my god. Like a snake. That's just a fart though.
Someone's gas cloud.
Poof.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Yeah, I've got a sign at this.
Well, it's either temporarily... Because
Or do I stick it on there because it's not a...
Well, how many have you got? Have you got?
I've got that
You've got that one as well, though. So you could just put it on there if it's not. What?
Huh? No.
You were on the
Oh,
wrong
on the
one.
wrong.
There. You probably
Oh,
need.
that's moved it there, no? No, it's still there, so it actually did two on them.
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent work. You'll
Moonstone.
note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Well, you've pretty much got a pile of that as well, anyway, from destroying a
Where
load of those
in
little
Merlin's
crystals.
name is that elf? Revelio.
What was that? What's that?
Is
It's
that-
like a little.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Cool bag.
Can't believe it's still here. I'll just
Hey.
take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Who's going to let
Yes,
you do
Professor.
that? I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you'd expected. Let me know if you want to try to meet again, Sincerely T. Well, very coded. She's allowing you to look
Revelio.
around. Jack in the
Can't you keep
Box,
it down?
only
Some of us
it's
are trying
an
to
old
rest.
hag. With a wand. What is the point of those globes?
I don't know. Oh,
What's
was that that?
it's
These
the
thin films,
yeah, for Dumbledore's like the Phoenix stairway, wasn't it? You get 8 every time, do you?
There's more than one then.
Oh yeah. That's almost stop it. It was also
Revelio.
was used in the dining area, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because it was like the owl that flapped its wings, and you have to put it out,
I
don't
know.
you? Eh. Oh, is that something do you have to call in there then, or is it just used
I
for
don't know.
climbing
There's
out?
nothing there.
Well, do you climb up there? So you only needed to drag it out a bit. But do you want to check?
What?
Well, actually, that comes back around anyway.
Somehow she managed to clamber up.
Midnight
Yeah.
debonair ensemble.
You can slide them. That go around there?
That goes round. You can see on the compass. That just goes back. Whoa, back around anyway.
Oh,
You have to.
golly, did all this.
Why is there so many of those particular
I
chairs?
don't know. Jeez.
That's precariously
I hope
sitting.
this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Yeah, we're thinking the same thing, love.
Stop them!
Downstairs. Intruder.
That's the. It's him. He's falling to bits though.
That's not helpful, you
Huh?
worthless pile of tin.
Oh, you feel a bit sorry for him.
Can she repair him?
I don't know. It's not highlighting though, is it?
No.
Bless. Oh, I feel sorry for him. He was literally just falling to bits. Oh, why is there a bush there?
I don't know. That's a bit random.
There's always a pair of shears on hand to trim that bush.
Revelio.
Another little note. Bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Yeah, but it's just, at the moment, it's just a room full of clutter, isn't it? Was there a, where was that chest showing? To your right. That's over,
No, that's
oh,
that
was that
box.
box? Sorry, yeah. Just sort of, oh, you can grindstone your want.
With all the Chinese lanterns.
Yeah. Bit of a strange.
They
Move
rise
out
up
your
when
way.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Very awkwardly, obviously. Why is there so much furniture? Oh, somebody's playing the harp.
Somebody.
Bobbing up and down. Why would it only always be moonstone that you collect
What was
from
that?
I don't know.
disappearing chairs? Something else
Oh,
you
that-
need.
That's a
That's
golden
the-
snitch.
Yeah.
Did that just disappear?
Perhaps
Yeah.
you should summon your wits and find out.
Townsperson.
Those
And those
paintings.
little trumpets. I find them so funny. Little sack. 47 gold. So you need to use that to climb up on something.
Right, the
Oh, well, actually you need to pull it out because you can climb under.
Oh, that's my one.
Yeah.
Where does this go?
But you can see on your compass that it still
Oh.
carries round, and this just it goes to a dead end. So it's
That's the quaffle.
so you need
Yeah.
to move that, do you? Hang on a minute. What do you need to do? Have a look around. Do you need to climb over that then? There's
I
that
don't
to
know.
move,
Oh,
or do you need to put?
oh,
It's very hard to know where
the
you.
snitch has gone through.
Yeah. Well, there's obviously a reason that there's a hole there to get to. To almost like you're looking at that.
But
But-
where do you...
Well, why is it you can't actually just climb through that? I mean, that's
I don't
easy
know.
peasy. You could just literally climb through that.
You pull it towards you or push it out of the way?
I don't know.
She can't do much. You can see it through here as
Oh, there's a hole.
there.
There's another box there
There's
as
a chair.
well. But there's also a box underneath. Can you you can move that as well. Can't you? Yeah, the whole thing.
It's all just to try and get to that chest.
Revelio.
Yeah, but how do you get to said chest? I don't think you can actually Accio that chest, can you? But you don't really want. I think that does the whole thing, doesn't it? So how do we get to that chest?
That's not coming any closer. Can't open it for me.
No. It's almost like you've got to either climb over to that. I don't know. It's very hard to. I take it you can't drag that chest out. You can't drag the chest, can you? Because it's all just one thing, isn't it?
I think it's just highlighting that one now because it's the closest.
No, because the only other thing is to drag that back through, but sort of to try and climb up there. Whether that makes any difference.
No. You have to spin it. Try and push it out of the way.
You almost need to drag it this way somehow. You're crouching unnecessarily. What, you haven't got enough room to get round? Oof.
Straight up again. Have to hit that edge. I can't see it moving.
It's turning a bit, but it's...
Really?
Our puzzle solving skills. It's for some reason it's just sort of doing that.
I don't know
if you can even go across there, but I don't know.
There must be a reason why you move boxes about.
Yeah, but you can't do it much more. It's not as if you've actually got, the proper Wingardium Leviosa or anything.
Well, it's almost as if you've got to try and get this close enough to sort of
open it, but you can't.
Get it any closer. Try to tip.
That did have a mark on it so that you could actually get it.
You can get it.
Well, it had the little... It came up with it. The dot there, look.
Yeah, but it's not coming up with a dot.
Yeah, because you have to let go of that.
Oh, oh. Oh, that was all worth it for a blinking hat.
Oh, flipping fedora. Oh. Oh, look, some disused broomsticks that...
In the bag up there, how did you get there? Yeah. Did I miss that? No.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Or does it go round? Well, that's going towards the light, which I presume... Oh, there's a nice handy little flue. Fast travel point. There he is. Flinging things about. And one of them will probably nobble your head. Well, told you.
Huh? Oh, there
did warn
you
you.
are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
He's reminding you.
Yes. Yeah. All on you. Where's it all go?
It's just rising up there, making the room even bigger. And it just disappears somewhere. And there's an owl suddenly appeared.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
Was this where I can stick those tables?
I look forward to
Potions,
seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Oh, you have a couple
One
of them,
should
don't you?
always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You've unlocked the desktop description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. You've got at least a couple. And you haven't put the... the colouring and potions on. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry. What is it doing?
Yeah, simple.
You can't put them on.
What was that highlight for? Could fling it around the room. It's automatic though, is it?
Dark sun hat, tanned
You'll
cloak,
find
and
plenty of items of
beaded with
clothing
glove.
that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
you could try actually speaking directly at us and not just in the middle of the room, but that came up with gloves, but that says locked, or is it because you haven't got the right
20.
59? Dang.
It's 20. What am I? Was I 19?
I think you're not that far off. What's the other one then?
Bowler.
Bowler.
Like,
Well, it's not that bad actually. It's not too bad.
but it's not, doesn't go with the
No.
attire.
What's it? There's the other locked one right next to it. Oh, that's the fedora. That's worse than what...
Right, do I keep that on?
They've got a full-on outfit, which at the
I've
moment
got my
you're just...
night attire.
Yep. That's supposed to be better actually.
Well, I don't know how you do these traits.
The upgrades.
But that doesn't have enough.
Well, that doesn't... Did that add very much to it anyway? That's only 3 and that's 7. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, you're quite a lot lower in defence than you are in offence.
It depends on, unless they are learning to do the traits in here. Perhaps.
I don't know.
Must be somewhere, because it's not actually.
For the shovel.
I've got to talk to nothing else.
Revelio.
With
That's the glue.
they're not unlocked it. We'll have to talk to her before.
You probably have to finish doing this sort of mini quest part. That's highlighting as well.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Oh my gosh.
A-X-Y-N.
They get more and more difficult. X. Gosh. Oh, it's like goblet. You're going to turn into a rat. A hairy goblet with a tail.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Does that magically bish bash bosh the plants you've already got growing in the herbarium anyway? Assign new spells. Or what's it trying to tell you to do?
Which one is it?
Oh, it's this one, the goblet looking conjuring spell. You can put that near your fart. That just looks like a blinking...
Do you aim anywhere or what?
I don't know. Conjure a potting tail.
What's it?
I don't know what they're highlighted for, or have you got to use objects you already...
Oh.
Oh, is it just... That's the potions. You got quite a few, did you? Herbology. What's the other one then? Utility.
Enchanted items be used in the room of God.
It's a stag. Wall hangings. So some of them are decorations, are they? Artwork. That's a decoration. And tables.
What's it mean? I've got some of these?
You've probably unlocked some, have you? And you've got 166 moonstone.
What's that using? These use no moonstone.
Large decorated botanical table. That'd be quite pretty. Large decorated eclectic table. I can't see. Is that like a little
buildings or something?
Yeah, like a little
like Hogsmeade, like a little
model. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Why is it you can't see what it looks like when it's...
Well, do the necessary things first and go through some of the decorations and things later. Oh my gosh.
That's where the toy dragon is.
Toy dragon. And you obviously got a mannequin type things as well.
Clothing.
Gothic wizard. Yeah. Perhaps if you want to keep some of your clothing items, but not necessarily carrying them around everywhere.
Wigged wizard. Where did I get all these?
So you've obviously unlocked them through, wasn't it, like challenges and things, and when you've solved some of the puzzles.
That's only got 2 in there.
Wide mirror. I thought that was a bar for a minute. Flower box. Ooh.
She
That's like a desk. You've already got that.
Yeah. Why would you need another? That's just one of one conjured.
Yeah, exactly. Scientific potting table with a small pot. Botanical potting table with a small... Eclectic potting table with a small... Oh, so these are just different designs, are they? Gothic potting table. So that will do the small... Well, didn't you unlock... I thought you got one... Because that's just a small table. Didn't you get one with more pots, though?
That's not... Did I get one, though?
Can you go back?
That's not coming up though.
It says you've got like different ones there. Oh. Didn't you get one? Or didn't you? Or did I tell you to? Did I tell you to wait?
You can. What? You have to stick it anyway.
Oh, so can you turn it then? And you can change the colour.
Oh. Change colour.
How do you turn it?
Connect.
Rotate object L and RB.
Hold disable snap. So you can't go any further.
You probably just back it up. I take it that is facing the right way, is it?
I've got some knobs on this side, so I assume so.
You can change the colour by pressing X. I don't know what kind of colour ranges you can have. This also goes further to your left.
I'll stick it in the middle. Keep moving. Pink.
Green. The other ones are just white and black.
I thought I had a white.
You had yellow. That was selected on.
Oh.
But that looks green, or says green, but it looks like quite a teal colour.
Oh,
Well, you can
have
put
more than one.
multiple in. Yeah, but you don't need multiple at the moment. That pot literally disappeared into the table. So we can snap 2 tables together then.
So each one you can choose out what
It's the design, isn't it?
It's like it's got a chimney on it.
It's like just a bit of a small sort of table, isn't it?
What does the other one look like? What's that one at the end?
It depends on
it's got an owl.
If you've bought other ones that you want to sort of expand, you might want to put this in the other corner, do you? Because you can expand the table with bigger conduit.
Did that say expand?
Can you remember the tones in the shop? You get bigger tables, don't you, with more and more like pots and things like that. So you'd be better off sort of keep putting them in.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Like to know more about Deek, or can I use transfiguration magic anywhere? Probably not anywhere.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Yeah, you probably don't want to use it on a student.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Yeah, so I can do anything I want in here.
Yeah, exactly.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Quest complete. So have you got any seeds you can pop?
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defender, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Another one? Dang, he's trying to throw them at you.
Small one.
Dittany. You've got that growing in the herbarium, haven't you? Mallow Sweet.
Yeah, which I'll probably need to go back and collect them. That's a bit annoying. We have to keep running back and forth. Just to...
That's why you need to buy like bigger tables to have more pots, isn't it? That's the whole point of being able to a little cloud towards them, being able to sort of fast travel between them. But you need to unlock that fast travel point, don't you? But she's obviously got a side mission as well. But what's that they keep?
I don't know.
Highlighting. Or are they just sort of things that will
I'm
change
saying that
into
I
something else?
unlocked some more
Rugs. Make it a bit homely.
Botanical, they're all the same sort of theme, aren't they?
Probably, yeah, because you unlock. Depends on if you have a rug near your plant pot or.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
Which one is it?
What are you trying to do anyway?
I'm trying to rotate it. I can't see which way it's facing.
I don't know, but does it matter?
How can it be put there?
No, so it can't go there then.
Playable space.
Eh? Well, that's not useful, is it?
No.
Can you put it next to the stairs to your right then? Because there's like a flat.
Or here. What?
Well, mine depends on if you actually ever use that sort of
That's
space.
saying that's a playable
Oh
area.
my god.
Yeah.
God. If only you can have move objects like you can in The Sims 4. That would be handy.
Not tell which way it's.
I don't know what it's supposed to depict.
Is it like a dragon?
So it won't. So it will allow you to go up to the stairs, but no further. So. There's also like furniture and stuff. And you've unlocked even more stuff now. You got your like your little plants with ones and
Studying herbology. Studying
beasts. Depends on if you need sort of. I know you've got plenty of moonstone, but you don't want to go too bonkers. I presume this is the only room that you can actually. You don't really need chairs, do you? Oh my gosh, you've unlocked even more. You got a lot of standing lights, candles and stuff. Botanical. That's quite a lot of candles in there. You can put that on the side of where you've got your next to the stairs. Put it on this side, sort of, because it's a botanical sort of babe. You can probably just put it there.
In front of the shelves.
Well, you're not using them because they're all broken anyway. You don't want to go too bonkers on. I know you can get moonstone quite easily outside because we've accumulated quite a bit of it. We've obviously got a lot of house space.
Nurse and baby. Niffler and Witch. That's that one she keeps stroking.
Oh, yeah, because they're the ones you've seen around the school anyway.
Bickering couple.
What's this one then? Is that like a tree?
What?
Down there.
Floating
island painting.
Well, probably dawdling a bit. Winged a bit.
Yeah. Not knowing. I presume that's how I've just unlocked it, but she says about learning more about transfiguration.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
We've got plenty of that.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds.
Is that why those
Return
bits
to
are
me once
highlighted?
you've gathered enough,
Because you can
and we
clear
shall
the
begin
areas.
lesson.
Even though.
Like the chandelier and things. Even though you must have just leave them sort of bits there. Well, you've got your moonstone anyway.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin
You've
your
already jumped
lesson.
them steps.
You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
If she wants me to clear it out of the way, then
You've done,
so
you've done 2 floor decorations, which is including your blooming stations, isn't it? Or is it include? Actually, it might be the rug and the chandelier, the candle thingy.
Got the wall decoration, yeah.
And what else you can put on the floor? So
Tables.
whether that be, we can do like you either plant one or a little model.
Large decorated. No,
Oh, it is
that's
a
just a
model.
load of junk.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Do you have it in the middle of the room?
I don't know. It might look quite nice as a centerpiece, would it? That's yellow. You didn't change the colour.
No. Can you change it afterwards?
Probably not. No. Well, you might as well leave it there. So what other? You've got chairs as well, but unless you want sort of more tables and things, they're just single chairs.
Well, that's literally a chair that's right next to her.
Yeah, but if you didn't want them particular things, that's giving you an opportunity to.
There's any more rugs.
Like a shape of a glove. You can't go any further than
You can
that.
change the colour of these as well then.
Yeah.
So I could have done that with the other.
Yeah.
It's just changing the
Almost like the outer bit, isn't it? Or did you want it near the centerpiece bit? A rug. Sort of just next to Oh, you can go under that.
Oh. Which way that's supposed to face then?
Probably
Oh.
that way, I should imagine.
Just look a bit weird, but there you go. They're weird and wonderful.
Who cares? I don't think that's quite in the centre anyway, so...
I've still got to do another.
One more floor decoration. Well, what?
Do
Unless
another
you...
light.
Well, it's either another light or whether you want one of those
These
tables. You haven't unlocked anything of them. It's not become Christmas or Halloweeny yet. Or if, like me, and like the more traditional ways, you go Seween. And not Halloween.
Is this not right?
How big is that floor one? That looks like it should go onto a table. To me. It's a conjuration budget.
That is good.
Or do you want a mannequin from description? If you can actually use it.
So,
What does botanical mean?
I don't know.
Oh, otherwise, those other ones are almost like a full... Oh, it's like a tree type stand.
It says the conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be
Conjured. So you've got a restriction of how many things you can have. That's almost like using a tree.
What's got a sash on?
Depends on if you want to clutter this sort of... What was behind? Was a room behind you? Like in this little corner. Just do it there. That's done that. Now you've got wall decoration. Honestly, all this for a quest to be out just to decorate.
Contraption.
You've got that one, which is like a floating island on it. Find a bit of...
Tiny!
We'll put it in the smaller spaces then, so not necessarily right in the middle, because it depends on how much room you want to put other paintings. Yeah, I'd expect that to be a bit bigger than that. How about having a
It
niffler
just looks
one?
like it's got a cooking pot on it.
How big's that? That might be a bigger page. You could put it on that one, yeah. Try and get it. It's fairly centralised. At least some of the things don't cost very much to do. Mirrors. Oh, what about flowers? You can put a flower box over your botanical bit. Or you can put them over the painting.
I don't know. You mean for botanical book?
Or the corner where you've got your plants growing.
Yeah, but you've got all this room for them.
Or paintings, but you can put it at the top if you can reach it sort of. You can probably perhaps have two more on those bits as well. It's a shame that they're just all the same colour though. What an epic room. Well, epic waste of resources doing all this bit.
In the middle
You
or
really-
I can't tell.
I think you needed to go right a bit,
It
but
wasn't moving.
right, you've done that bit, so can you actually do anything with it? That's still
I don't know whether
highlighted,
you
but I
can
think
still-
it's because you can get rid of it if you didn't want it there. I think that's why they highlight.
Should I get rid of these bits then?
Well, they're a bit of decoration though. Okay, why is it you can't just move them? Well,
You could be using
I've
it
conjured
with
everything I
conjuration.
can. What's next, Professor?
depends on
I
how
think
much
you're
moonstone
ready
they
to
might
take
give.
on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured
So
item.
can you change the
You
colour
can
that
change
way?
the colours, patterns, and styles of your furniture to
That's
suit
how
your
you do it.
taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
YXAN.
Oh my gosh. What kind of symbol is that supposed to
I don't
be?
know. All you ever do is single out.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform
It's
the
just-
altering spell to customize it.
Alter the
Fine.
style. If you wanted to change the colour of the middle. if you want to change the colour.
Maybe
That's just
white
white.
could look nice.
We go through the other colours as well, just in case. It's almost like a rustic.
Oh.
So it's, oh gosh, don't be doing that.
I
You're
can't
moving
see
it
it
now.
though. I can't see. I can't see the pattern.
You're only looking at the colour. Do you want white so it's sort of
Default. Looks like it's just a wood thing.
so it doesn't give a colour?
No. It's all that or the white.
Put white on and see what it looks like again. It doesn't look too bad. It's almost like got a worn effect on the colours.
It's not in the middle. No.
Well, the thing is, you can't see all the way around, so.
Middle.
Yeah, but you can't see all the way around it, so how do you know?
Oh, she doesn't
Yeah.
walk. 2 bigger steps.
I'll just
Too
leave
far
it.
this way. What did you change the size of? Style? Well, I don't want to change the style. I'm gonna. What's that got this highlighted?
I don't know.
Banister.
Can you change the style of just these sort of things in the room then?
No.
Yeah. Can you do that? Just change something like that. That's a bit more ornate. But the other one looked quite fancy, quite comfy, but... Well, there's one with a higher back.
It's more like a room chair.
Otherwise, well, the second to your left wasn't too bad.
Ooh,
That's
blue.
changing the
I
style.
suppose I can go with the.
Change size, go up or down on the deep.
Whoa.
You
Why do you need a chair that big?
Has got you that was phasing where it was sitting.
Can it only go here?
No, it's only because you can't obviously. Why do you need it right up against there?
I don't know.
Can't you put it back where it was?
Yeah, but that's all wasting all that room.
Yeah, but you're not using the room at the moment. So now it just says adjust the size. So what the heck do you?
Maybe make that small. Stick that there.
You've already got a gazillion blooming mirrors anyway. That's quite nice. You've got a little pattern on the top of it. Just put it down somewhere.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
Still
Oh
good.
my
You
gosh.
can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Balcony.
Oh, is that what it's highlighted?
Or at that balcony whilst you're using the altering spell.
Alter the balcony or the floor of the room. Change colour. Oh, botanical. Well, actually, that's quite nice with the.
Makes your eyes go a bit funny, doesn't it? Whoa. That's like a stone.
That's almost like stone, yeah. It's quite nice. But the botanical one's quite nice, but that's my
flower power.
I'm very planty.
Is that why this was highlighted?
That says
Oh.
alter the balcony or the floor of the room. So what's she mean by balcony?
I don't know. Is it?
How do you do
Oh,
the
that
floor?
balcony.
Yeah. If you're in standing with the, that's the same kind of pattern. Is it if you're going like that all the way around the room? Little curtains.
Colourful.
I mean, that obviously you got the 2 stone pillars, unless you do something like that up there.
Yeah. Or do you follow the same pattern all the way through?
Well, it's
I
up
don't
to
know.
you.
Would it look a bit weird?
I don't know, because they've got the stone
This
pillars.
might benefit from a bit of ambience, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Oh,
We showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Enjoy.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
All this.
What sort
Just
of overall look most appeals to you?
Doing a full-on
moonlit ambience. I like
natural and
some
earthy. Well, that goes with your planty
I
vibe.
focus best on that is dark and mysterious.
Oh, gosh. Moonlit ambience. That would be dark as well, wouldn't it? Natural and earthy.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Love the great outdoors. Oh, you get some flying books for yourself. Look, we got some
All the
sunlight
ones
coming
I
through.
collected.
Some natural light you got coming through now.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
And
Thank you, Professor.
transfiguration.
The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Uh-oh. Now what?
Was that the way up?
Oh no, it goes down. The whole thing's changed, is it?
Give me extra room to put stuff in.
What is happening? Is that what's happening now? Is that literally opening another room out so you can invite all your friends around for tiffin?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Our very own special room. Who needs the dormitory now? Interior decorating. Collection updated dressing screens.
No, no more decoration.
Completed side quests. 6 out of 10. But it's probably a good place to end it there after doing a bit of all this decorating. Felt like a flippin' Sims episode.
Not quite. It's not quite as fun though, is it? Being able to move your wand about. Oh, wet my whistle. So we hope you enjoy this. I keep looking over there.
But we got to look up there now.
I know. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and
if you have enjoyed the episode, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment down below, and hopefully we'll see you in the next episode of whatever you might be watching. But also perhaps give us a little subscribe as well, so that you don't miss another episode. And hopefully we'll see you next time. So until then, bye.
Bye.
Bye.